Hello, this is Therese Marzouk, Workforce Partnership Specialist with Nebraska CTE. Thank you for watching the Revision Action Grant Application Technical Assistance video. The purpose of this video is to provide additional clarification, best practices, and tips to assist you as you prepare your proposal and submit your application. We'll start by sharing the grant timeframe. Applications open March 8 of 2021. The applications will be due by 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on May 3rd. Preliminary award announcements will be made on or before July 1st, 2021, and the grant award period for spending funds will be August 6th, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. You'll find these documents and resources helpful to have on hand as you prepare your proposal. Required documents would be the Revision Action Grant 21-22 guidelines and the Revision Action Grant 21-22 application template. We also recommend these resources, and the links will be provided on the website. Nebraska CTE Strategic Priorities, your approved Perkins 5 local application, the Revision Regional Needs Assessment Summary and Regional H3 Report. You'll also want to have a copy of your Revision Local Assessment Worksheets, and those you should have at your district level. Now we'll talk about eligibility. This information is also available in detail in the application guidelines. Any individual secondary or post-secondary Perkins recipient, standalone or consortia, or a combination of recipients are eligible to apply for this grant. If a group of Perkins recipients choose to collaborate for a Revision Action Grant, they must designate a single fiscal agent from that group. Each applicant, including collaborators, must be participating in the regular formula-based Perkins Grant program for the fiscal year of the application. Per Section 112C, each applicant must meet at least one of the following criteria for serving a specific target population: rural areas, areas with high percentages of CTE students, areas with high numbers of CTE students, or areas with disparities or gaps in performance. Grant criteria clearly outline how the project proposed addresses a minimum of 2 Nebraska CTE Perkins 5 strategic priorities, which is why I suggested that you have that material on hand. Include specific strategies designed to address equity gaps for special populations in CTE and promote strategic partnerships, including secondary, post-secondary, and industry partnerships. Applicants in rural areas should include details on how the proposed project addresses barriers to implementing high-quality CTE in rural areas. Activities must be directly related to the implementation of the revision action steps identified through the revision process, and the geographic location and/or size of participating institutions of all proposals will also be taken into funding consideration to ensure equitable access to funds and diverse representation across the state of Nebraska. Use of funds. Grant proposals of up to $100,000 will be accepted. Grant award amounts will vary depending on the scope of the project. Applicants may apply for smaller grants. Any proposal that meets the criteria, eligibility, and application requirements will be considered. Again, this material is also on the application guidelines, so I'm really just going to point out a few key pieces of the application format. All applications must be typed and prepared as a Microsoft Word document based on the provided template from the Revision Action Grant website and saved as an Adobe Acrobat PDF file. All applications must include a cover page, and that's included in the grant application template. All pages of the application, including the budget, supplemental documents, and cover page, should be saved and submitted as one single PDF document. Revision Action Grant selection criteria. The following selection criteria, for a total of 100 possible points, are detailed in the application guidelines document. They are here to help eligible applicants develop their applications. overview and key objectives of revision, project activities, commitment, capacity, and cohesion, the budget itself, and bonus points for priority and preference, which again, this year is work-based learning. Additional criteria may be used consistently at the discretion of Nebraska CTE leadership and the evaluation committee. All selection decisions are final. Grants may be awarded partially or in full at the discretion of the evaluation committee, Nebraska CTE leadership, and available funds.